Okay, to carry on from the nonsense of last time, if I can find it. Let's see,
Can you give us a recap?
There were a lot of words. And let's see. Jigglypuff beating the crap out of Hillary Duff as Rocky ate Pocky center stage. Made of the next page of a chapter book written by a cook playing chess with Bess, the cow, normally found on the farm filled with rural charm, and karma out the wazoo, lest there be a great hullabaloo to distract the signer of said contract with undernoted ghost of the post that stands down the road with a great abode, and millions of dogs that eat like hogs that turn into bacon for Randolph Macon, which went co-ed for dear old Ted, who fell off the roof like a generic doof. From Jupiter, where they are stupider than a nail in a pail made of thin tin from China, 'cause nothin's finer, as the old man would say back in the good old day of St. Bernard, who slipped in a bug for that nasty healing drug they said would cure only the pure of heart, for that is a start for many a tale where we all fail to be a hero, whose truthfully the number 0 is very important to calculations of all nations with space stations in an age where a nuke will make you puke like the world was ending and bending to the will of a black hole that has greater pull than a doctor or driving proctor who fails people for fun in the sun as it storms in the sky against all the dorms on campus as students cry, "Save us," and drown in town, as the river floods and new rosebuds appear to steer clear of the newfound waste of paste and copy, which is the reverse of a perverse phrase that leaves technology inept. Yeah, that leaves technologically inept people in such a daze that it lasts for hours as greater powers take over Dover, as a one-stop mall that loses its call to fame and glory for the lack of another story to tell to the kid who will bid on every card like a noob bard, running into a wizard that turns him into a lizard with wings and stings like a bee that attacks for free, like that guy who went by last week for being meek is dull, while a bull, except when it sees red, then you're dead, as the president who is not a resident of Washington, D.C., for he forgot to pee in a toilet that stole the coilet of wire to fire neutrino into the atmosphere and hit a deer instead of the bed of mere potatoes that tripped the demon commander into a lander that goes vroom with a sensor for doom that could destroy us all in the fall as school starts again, or when we say amen at church for Uncle Lurch, who had a baby that may be an alien from Orion because O'Brien ate that loaf of cheese that made us wheeze poison gas in a mass of optical illusions that destroyed all protrusions of iron nails and pails or buckets of fog from a bog in. It's blank.